So, I'm gonna go the Amazon, the fugitive. And we're gonna try again after the embarrassing ending of our previous paladin. So these are the rules.
Purge this land of the shadow.
These are the rules for this one. Hardcore, of course, players 3, random build, single run, and a little thing, we're gonna collect our rewards at the end of every act. So yeah, we're gonna do the quests this time. Still no town services, we just collect our rewards, right? So yeah. And of course we're gonna go with a random build, and wow, look at that. Level 2, critical strike, that's probably the best one we could have got. So pretty nice.
Turn back. I can tell that you need more experience to fight safely in the next wilderness. Halt.
Goodbye.
Yeah, as always, we first grab the waypoint, we kill some more monsters, and we get a fire arrow. 2 points into energy, ugh, not great. But it's okay. Now, the good thing about using the bow is that bows don't really have durability, so, and arrows are really easy to find. So I guess that's a point in favor of using bows. We'll see if we get any spear or javelin skills. But of course we get Ishbosh. And we'll get some free exp.
Not enough mana.
Players 3 is fine. At some point enemies had way too many hit points, but yeah. So 2 points I wanna... okay, yeah, we get inner sight here. And I never really liked the skill. I mean, it's useful I think, but it costs mana, you have to remember to use it, so yeah. And of course we get back into the Den of Evil because at the end of the act we're gonna grab our free skill point. So yeah, 2 things I really like about these challenges. The fact the no town challenge. The no town challenge completely changes how you play the game. And why do I keep using the random build? Well, oh, and we get another fire arrow, so that's pretty nice. Well, I keep using the random build because imagine I grab a sorcerer's and I mean I can just go without gear if I'm careful enough. Or a necromancer, like just only summoning corpse explosion and that's it. So oh, and some potion action here as always in the early levels, and we also get a javelin, so that's nice.
I sense great sorrow and misery.
We get into the burial grounds. But yeah, so as I said, I like Barbarian, Paladin. I mean, Barbarian is gonna be a pain in the ass if I ever do the random build with him, because we're gonna get... I guess all the points are gonna be spread all over the weapon masteries, so that's not great. And here, fucking Blood Raven, man. Here she tries to hide into the... I think that's the mausoleum, the crypt, I don't know. Yeah, those optional dungeons. And finally we get her. We are rewarded with a rare armor. Always trying to keep some stamina potions in case we need to run. So Dodge. Dodge is a nice skill for the Amazon. It lets you evade stuff while... I think only while standing and also attacking, yeah. Then there is another one which lets you also evade missiles and projectiles. And then there is another one that lets you evade missiles and projectiles while running. Now, I hope I remembered right. But yeah, so the first act is pretty easy, so I'm just skipping ahead here. And man, this fucking cold minions, the cold enchantment, this lasted forever. You're gonna see here. Look at this. Man, adrenaline at 1,000. Yeah. So we get into the stony field, we get Rakanishu, paper thin when fighting him at a distance,
I can't carry anymore.
so his lightning bolts cannot do anything. We drop the armor because I think we have some chipped topaz in there. Of course, here, as soon as you get the chipped topaz, you start to slap it into a helm or a armor, or an armor. So we get poison javelin, and this is gonna be quite useful. As long as we have a javelin now, we have some sort of area skill, AOE. Here, immediately putting it to the test, pretty nice. Again, I'm not an expert about the game, but I remember the Amazon. I think in the PvP you use the guided arrow, but like normal game you use javelins because they were really strong. Yeah, I might be wrong. I mean, you can end the game, you can finish the game with almost anything. Now look at this, 3 sockets short bow. Well, you know what that means. We even keep a free socket there because we don't have another gem. We're already at level 9 and we get another point into fire arrow, and that's gonna be useful if we ever get the skills that synergize. So yeah. Arrows are not really a problem, we can find them anywhere. Now, I don't know if this was Median XL or the actual base game, but I remember there was a cube recipe to make arrows. From bolts, I think. I actually don't remember. Now, we get a point into cold arrow, which is not great, but we're gonna use it for fast monsters, when we wanna slow enemies down. So I have to fight the brutes guarding the scroll, because just to test and see, the cold arrow is doing its job. Here I missed the poison javelins, but... And yeah, it seems like we're doing enough damage, so we go forward. We get another javelin. Get the waypoint, and we're ready to get into the countess because... I mean, we can do the quest now. I'm hoping players 3 and collecting the quest rewards is gonna help us a little bit towards towards Act 2. Because I mean, Act 1 doesn't really worry me. And look at this! An ambush! Luckily the javelin is doing great work here. But these ghosts have a lot of hit points. Ah yeah, that's it, nice. So not really anything eventful. Oh, well, besides this, which we... no hesitation there, as always. But yeah, so the countess, we get quite some levels, and I'm gonna show them later. I think we go 3 levels. Yeah, the inventory is a fucking mess, but I don't wanna throw away too many potions here. I don't know why I'm picking up the gold, but it's just hardwired into my brain, so even if it's only like 3 gold. Another level there. We're ready to fight the countess, and we deal way too much damage. I don't know if we are over leveled, I don't think so, but look at that! Chural runes? If you don't know, they
the tower's trove for the taking.
They get, they give you, there you go, 5 to 30 fire damage, so... And yeah, those are the levels. We get 2 poison javelin and 1 lightning bolt. We always get a fucking point into energy, but I guess that's fine, because we're using skills, so...
I am overburdened.
We do need mana. And yes, right now this is the plan, using the bow and the javelin. The javelin for stronger foes or high packs, and then we switch into the bow. So we're doing pretty well. Look at that. I was quite happy at this point.
Not enough mana.
Yeah, mana is a problem, but even our normal bow deals some damage thanks to the poison. And here, I almost fucking died, look at this. I got stuck in here, and there was a cold enchanted monster. They made me waste a rejuvenation potion there. Yeah, I got quite scared there. And see, this is what I like being on the edge. Otherwise, it's boring just blazing through, dealing way too much damage, being unkillable, and so on, so yeah. Here I forgot 1 stat point into energy, I think, yeah. I think I put it later, but as I wrote there, I might have messed up and put it into dexterity or vitality. We get magic arrow, which I don't want to put it in my left mouse slot, because it's gonna eat too much mana. For now we're using it, but I'm gonna change it later. And the smith, see, using the cold arrow to slow him down. There you go. Nice. Sadly, we're not getting any spear skills, but at this point it's too late. I mean, we didn't get jab, so... I mean, it's still possible we might get it later. But we invested way too many points into the bow and arrows, so... Let's hope we don't get too many of those, too many spear skills. And here I just want to show you this because look at the damage. Yeah, I'm getting way too comfortable now, and here I realize, okay, well, we don't really do a lot of damage. Luckily we get our potions back. Look at that. Yeah. Hunter's bow, 2 sockets, very fast attack speed. Well. And yeah, I just prefer being faster here because the poison, okay, it's 20 damage, but it's over time, and the attack speed is slower. So we get with the hunter bow, which actually looks really nice. We got another point into inner sight, which I would have not preferred, but 3 points into vitality though, that's really nice. Yeah, let's skip the jails because nothing really interesting happened. Slow missiles, which I don't think I've ever used. I mean, I might have used many years ago, but it's the one that the rogues use, the mercenaries. And here, it hurts my soul, but we have to make some space here. So I drop some rings and amulets. We definitely want to identify that grand charm, but let's get another large charm. Here, those fucking... What's the name of those? The gargoyle traps, yeah. Man, I hate these monsters, the ghoul lord, the banished here they're called. Man. So annoying. Here, we get the traps for some experience. And here, as you will see, as you can see, I'm not using the javelin a lot. Why? Well, because I want to keep the javelins for Andariel. And here we go. As always, we clean everything. And here I want to show you this reflection. Wow. I had never noticed it. Well, I've never played Resurrected. But here I thought that that skill worked on Andariel, but thank God for this hole. And yeah, this is typical Not really much to explain here, just run around and shoot at her. Wow, look at that. I have to start walking because I lost my stamina. Ran out of stamina. We kill her, and yeah, the drops are not great.
This maiden shall inflict no more anguish.
We're almost leveling up, so I decided to go back here and kill what's left. And we do level up, and finally we're ready to collect our quest rewards. So, we get another point into Lightning Bolt, which I guess is fine. 152, yeah. But again, the problem with that is it's not like the bows and or crossbows. We do need the javelins, so yeah. And we do get a new skill here, thanks to the Den of Evil. We did not save, we did not rescue Deck Arcane, but that's okay. So, Charcy, we have to imbue something. But first we get another point into Lightning Bolt that was from the Den of Evil. And we can use the stash, but we cannot use it up until the end of Act 2. So we do buy only one Tome of ID and nothing else, as per the rules of the challenge. Now we do end up buying garbage. We do end up buying a pair of gloves, I think, or boots, I don't remember, to fulfill the Charcy quest. Because we have to imbue something. Oh, and look at that. I didn't show this, but we found I think that's a composite bow, and we put some gems in there. So yeah, yeah, those RAL rules, I really want to use them as soon as possible. We cannot repair, because no town services. Well, I'm making an exception here. Now, I do want to buy like a bow or something, but I say fuck it, I'm gonna use it for... I'm gonna use the RAL runes. So in here I'm ready to throw these boots away, but they're actually pretty nice. Look the... yeah, look at that. Poison resist 20, lightning 10, cold 28, and some other bonuses there. So yeah, pretty happy with Charcy. Usually she turns every item into shit. We do not have anything for our mercenary, which we're gonna try to keep alive for as long as possible. Yeah, that's the bow. And Loot Lane at 2. As you will see, I'm not touching anything here in town. I just want to see how well we do against our desert foes, as always. And luckily we get a pack of champions, so we even stack up on potions. And Act 2 is gonna be big because, well, we'll see. I still haven't played. I'm gonna do it soon. Find a hunter's bow, but it's complete garbage. And yeah, that was it. A little bit shorter this time, nothing eventful. No fun montage. But yeah, that's it. Cheers.